Jamaica Plain residents are a step closer to realizing a neighborhood goal tonight. They want to save the last, in fact, the only stable for riding horses that's left in the city of Boston. Two missing elements, money and a plan of action, are almost in place. As Marcus Jones reports, developers interested in restoring the stable to its former glory shared their ideas with residents earlier this evening.
Looking at one of the best-kept secrets in the city of Boston, the Jamaica Plain Horse Stable. Nestled behind three-decker apartment buildings on a quiet street between Jamaica Plain High School and Franklin Park, this stable for riding horses has been a part of the community since the late 1800s. But neglect, foreclosure, and a tragic fire that killed several horses and destroyed one of the main buildings have left the place in shambles.
We've worked with the community over the past couple months to really seek out stable developers, people who would come in and operate it as a stable.
With help from the city, which now controls the property, the people who live near the stable are trying to find a developer who will make the stable viable again. Today was the deadline for people like Paul Palazza to say whether they might be interested in fixing up the stable and starting some sort of riding program here. Palazza and his wife already own successful stables in Natick and Sherburne. Under the right circumstances, he believes he can also make a go of things here.
I would say a good 60% of our students are professional people from Boston who have to get on the pike and drive 20 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on the traffic, and faithfully come out 2-3 times a week for their lessons. And they would love to just hop on some back road in town here and get here and have their lesson and be home, and no traffic, nice and easy.
Palazza also has a sentimental reason for wanting to see the Jamaica Plain stable open again. As a boy, he grew up just a block away from here. This stable is so neatly tucked away, so well integrated into this Jamaica Plain neighborhood, that if you didn't know it was here, you'd probably never notice it. The people who live around here have developed a special bond, a special relationship with these animals. They're like family. And that's why everyone's chipping in to help them out.
Everybody really likes having the horses around.
I just appreciate the fact that we've got horses in this area. I mean, there's nowhere else in Boston. You can walk down the street and see a horse, munching out in your next, in your neighbor's yard, or, running around in the rink just down the street.
I think one of the problems here is that it's sort of invisible. It's a street you ride down with a bunch of triple deckers, and, it just looks like big lawn. A big overgrown lot with, a building stuck in the back that looks like it's almost boarded up half the time.
Yeah.
No one knows it exists.
If all goes according to plan, the city will name a developer for the stable within the next 2 months.
We've been very impressed with the interest we've received so far, and we'll know soon exactly how serious that is. We're cautiously optimistic about what we'll see happening here.
Every other major city, Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, San Francisco, probably Atlanta, although I'm not positive about that, has a stable, has an urban stable, and it's thriving. They're all thriving, and I think if Boston wants to call itself a world-class city, I think we ought to have an urban stable too.
For the 10 o'clock news, I'm Marcus Jones.
I'm really